Are you someone who's prepared to make present sacrifices for future glory? If so, the sky's the limit. I've been watching the Olympics over the last couple of weeks, and how can you not get inspired by what you've seen? Team GB currently on 52 medals, an absolutely brilliant effort, and second in the medal table. Now, you've probably heard of a lot of the medalists grabbing the headlines, people like Sir Bradley Wiggins, Tom Daley, Jessica Ennis-Hill. They've all become household names since the London 2012 Olympics, but it hasn't always been that way. If you take someone like Tom Daley, he actually competed first of all at the Beijing Games 8 years ago. He was only 14 years old at the time. At the time he was still at school practicing for his GCSEs, and he was having to actually combine his swimming training with his education. I read somewhere that he was doing 3 training sessions a day alongside 4 or 5 hours of school. Not the average life of a teenager. Rebecca Adlington, who broke the world record at the Beijing Olympics in 2008, absolutely brutal training regime when she was in her teens. She was having to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Her mum was having to drive her to a swimming pool to train in about an hour away. She was eating her breakfast out of a Tupperware box in the car and having to do her homework in the car on the way to school. How many other teenagers are making those sorts of sacrifices? Sticking with swimming, if you look at someone like Michael Phelps, who has broken all the records going pretty much in the swimming pool, his current training regime is insane. He eats something like 12,000 calories a day and swims just under 80,000 metres every week. That's nearly 50 miles. He's pushing himself to the absolute limits, even though he's broken all the records, to still be the best. Now my question to you is, if you want to be great, if you want to be the best at whatever it is you do, what sort of things are you doing to become great? When was the last time you stayed late at work to finish something to the absolute best that you could make it? When was the last time you went on a professional development course? How many extra hours are you really putting in to become the best you can be at whatever it is you want to become great in? The fact of the matter is, if you want to rise above average, you're going to have to do things that average people are not prepared to do. So my challenge to you is to use the inspiration of the Olympics, use the inspirational stories of these athletes to try and feed that into your own life and start raising your standards to become the greatest version of yourself. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time. If you found this useful or helpful, then like and subscribe to the channel. You can also find us at Twitter, Facebook and Instagram.